I'd like to ask the Treasury Minister what definition is used to determine whether a child is severely disabled in respect to a claim for Employed Persons Allowance.
On the Minister to reply.
Mr. President, the definition of a severely disabled child is substantially the same as that for a severely disabled adult, being that a severely disabled person, within the meaning of the Section 72 of the Social Security Contributions and Benefits Act 1992, as that Act has effect on the island, or a person who has claimed disability living allowance and would be entitled to the care component of disability living allowance at the highest or middle rate if the 3-month qualifying condition provided for in Section 72(2)(a) of that Act were not to apply. Section 72 or 70 paragraph 2 of the Social Security Contributions and Benefits Act provides that a severely disabled person means a person in respect of whom there is payable either an attendance allowance or a disability living allowance by virtue of the entitlement to the care component at the highest or middle rate, or such other payment out of public funds on account of his or her need for attendance as may be prescribed.
Supplementary, Dr. Allinson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to thank the Treasury Minister for his response, a very technical reply. There are many children and young people on this island with a range of medical illnesses and psychological conditions, such as autism, learning difficulties, asthma and epilepsy, who may not fit this criteria, but whose parents may have to monitor closely and come to school regularly to support and supervise. How will these parents be assessed by his department if there are changes made to the eligibility criteria for EPA?
Minister to reply.
Mr. President, the Social Security officers are not medical experts, and in fact, there is clearly defined criteria for people whose children should be who are receiving Employed Persons Allowance, say for example, or income support. Clearly defined criteria for providing for children with serious medical conditions. As the Honourable Member knows, there are 3 grades for disability living allowance in terms of the component parts of that: higher rate, middle rate and lower rate. And I believe, as it currently stands, that those rates and the qualifications provide Social Security and the Treasury with clear guidance over how benefits should be applied.